Y'all, it's Precious Dance. And I'm just sitting here, laying here with my daughter, my youngest daughter. And I'm putting her to take a nap. And it's really got me thinking about how my oldest daughters were when I was younger and how life has changed. And I cherish these moments because I had more with my younger ones. And these times just slip by so fast. And before you know it, they're grown. They're growing before your eyes. So I don't know. I just come out here to encourage you to take time and cherish the moments you have with your children. Because before you know it, you're going to be turning and they're going to be grown. Before I know it, my daughter is going to be a woman with children herself. And it's just like humbles me to slow down and to take each moment and cherish it, because I'm not going to have this moment forever. But it is going to be a memory that I can hold dear if I slow down. And then it got me thinking how much I say I gotta do, that I should have just slowed down, listened, heard what my children needed and gave them what they needed, you know? There's endless things to do every day, but they're only gonna be children for so long. And these are the vital times. And I just pray that the Lord helps me and anybody else take more time with our children and show them that they matter and that they are loved and cherished, because I look at my children and they're such a blessing to me. And they truly motivate me to do better, motivate me to get up in the morning. And I don't know if they know that enough. And I need to extend grace and love and kindness and patience and my nurturing side to them, because that's what they need. They need a mother. They need a nurturer. They don't need a drill sergeant. So, just as we're giving ourselves grace, let's give our children grace as well, because I can just think back of when I was younger and how life is so much different than they're figuring life out just like we are, and we have so much more time ahead of them, and they're looking to us for how to be, how to regulate our emotions, how to create routines, how to create habits, how to be. And if I never show my children to slow down and to take time for your children, then when they have children, they're not going to slow down and give their children the time that they need. So the Lord has just been bringing it to my attention to be the example that I want them to be the calm, gentle spirit. Be the patient mother that I pray for them to be every day. Not just leave it to luck, leave it to chance, because that doesn't exist. They're going to go based off of what they see. They're going to go based off of what they've heard. They're going to go based off what they experienced. And I need to give them the best experience of being a child, of being a loved, cherished thing, like the Lord sees us. We're his babies. And the love that I receive from the Lord is so gentle and kind and beautiful that I just pray to be that for my children. And it's a choice to just start being it. Don't say, oh, I'm going to pray about it and the Lord's going to help me. You have to actively fight against those bad habits that you have that you desire to rid yourself of. And I've just been reflecting on that and how I love this stage of motherhood, and I'm just need to embrace it and be in it more, not just in my own head, in my own world, in what I'm building, but be a part of my children's life, be a part of, not that I don't, but just be more aware that there's always somebody watching and there's always somebody needing. And a big part of our ministry as mothers is to nurture our children and be there for them. This is what God placed in our lives. We have been ordained to be mothers, to be nurturing, loving, patient beings, gentle, kind spirits. And we can only pass that down to our children if we're being it ourselves. You can't beat your children up for being you. You can't beat your children up for following what you're showing them and get mad at them for being irregular, irrational, or emotional when you're being that, or being whatever habits you may not like in them. Just evaluate yourself and say, am I doing that? And is it fair for me to judge them and to hold them to an accountability that I don't hold myself? And if you're not, hold yourself more accountable for your actions, because our children are a reflection of ourselves. And as much as you may not like that, it shows you who you are, where you need help. And when I see my children hurting or different things, I know, okay, I need to take time for myself, and I need to refill my cup, and I need to refill their cup. I can't leave them hanging because of how I feel. Emotions are fleeting, but moments last forever, and when they need you, they need you. So if you're able, do for your children what they are asking of you, and check on them. Truly check on them, just like you would like somebody to check on you and say, how you doing? Sit down and reflect and ask them those questions that you wish people would ask you, and give them that care and that comfort that you desire for yourself, or that talk that you wish you had with your parents. Give them everything that you lacked in your life and more. It should be where your grandchildren and your grandchildren and your great-grandchildren are getting more and more and more love, more and more patience, more and more wisdom, from the Bible, from you, from experience, to where they don't go down the same path that you did. They didn't get neglected like you did. They didn't get disciplined like you did. They didn't get certain things that you wish you didn't, or they get more of what you wish you had. I'm going to take this to heart. I pray that this has reached whoever it needs to reach. And if it has, I want you to write down in the description box, I'm going to be better. I will do better. I will do better for my children. Until next time, I love you, and the Lord loves you so much more.